My name is Chiara, and I'm working as a civil servant in an NGO called ISCOS, which stands for Trade Union Institute for Development Cooperation. The National Civil Service Program is an opportunity that the Italian government gives to people younger than 29 years old to make a sort of one-year internship. And my role here in ISCOS by far has been to assist the communication activities, meaning that I'm taking care of the NGO's website and social media, and I'm writing reports and articles about those current international topics that are of particular interest of the NGO and are related to its mission and its values. ISCOS is a no-profit, non-governmental organization created in 1983 and promoted by the Italian trade union CISL as an instrument to work in the South through development cooperation programs. Being a trade union NGO, the main purpose of its activities is to support the birth and the flourishment of trade union movements in the South that must be representative, of course, of their people. Besides this task, the key values of ISCOS to enhance development and hopefully to fight poverty and discriminations are decent work, better life conditions, human rights, the right to form trade unions and the right to strike, social dialogue and social protection, and occupational safety. So how does ISCOS put then these values into practice? Well, first of all, by making people aware of their rights and of how they should defend them against unfair treatment. For example, in Dominican Republic, the project Más Sindicato, which literally means more trade unions, helps strengthening democratic governance, incorporating those working in the informal economy and focusing on equal opportunities. And also in Senegal, where ISCOS is implementing a project to improve health and safety condition in the sea and the process of conservation, transformation and commercialization of fish products. Then, by delivering professional and vocational training programs, as in Mozambique, where the project Saber para Participar, which means be aware in order to participate, focused on social dialogue as the key element to avoid conflicts, and organized meeting for workers with the aim to improve their relationship with companies and the government, and to improve their negotiation skills. And eventually by supporting those communities hit by natural disasters and conflicts. For example, in Salvador, where the project Humedal Vivo tackles the impact of climate change through a sustainable and inclusive management of the Cerrón Grande land, which implies strengthening local coordination, including the most vulnerable groups and promoting productive activities in the fishing and in the agricultural sector. So we can say that the main beneficiaries of the current projects implemented by ISCOS are fishermen and fish traders in Senegal, vulnerable and low-income rural communities in El Salvador, women, migrants and young people in the Dominican Republic, and agricultural producers in Brazil. To conclude, my suggestions to approach to the world of international cooperation will be, first of all, even if it could sound obvious, learn a couple of foreign languages that are going to be fundamental on the field and in the future relationships with the people in the South and with other NGOs or with foreign institutions. Then go abroad and make a first experience in the field with an NGO that you trust or with an international organization, and it could be an internship or a voluntary work. So this will be a great opportunity to prove yourself and see what are you able to do in certain kind of situations, to test your flexibility and your problem-solving skills as well. And of course, you should always monitor the jobs and vacancy sections in the website of those organizations that you are interested in working with to see if they can offer you a valuable experience and if you meet the requirements they ask. And if in that particular moment they do not have any specific position open, I suggest always getting in touch with them to require information so that they could keep you into consideration for the future. These suggestions are maybe addressed to someone who has a more humanistic background and comes from a bachelor or master's degree in politics, development, or economics. But actually, international organizations are always more seeking graduates in a variety of fields like agronomy, medicine, nursery, education, pedagogy, psychology, and many others, so that there is actually room for anyone who is interested in helping people and taking care of the world and taking part in a more global action. So the most important thing is to keep yourself motivated and always look for the right opportunity for you to take. So thank you for your attention and good luck.